Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam and Thomas will have a battle over Hope in the weeks ahead. With Liam learning the dark verity about Grace and her fake excrescence scheme, Liam is ready for his coming chapter. Liam learns that he was no way dying. In fact, he no way had brain cancer at all. The only real health dread he suffered was when Luna turned a gun on him after she nearly pulled the detector on Steffi. Now that Liam is going to be okay, he has a new parcel on life. He wants to grow near to his pater, Bill, and get to know his little family, Will, better. Liam doesn't know that trouble is headed back to Los Angeles. Thomas is returning, and he could have one reason to come back, Hope. When Hope sees Thomas and Douglas, she'll be thrilled. She has missed her son and will want to spend time with him. Thomas will probably be happy to see Hope, too. In their last discussion, Hope prayed him to end his engagement to Paris. She wanted him to give her another chance. Thomas wanted Hope, but he knew she wasn't ready for marriage. He couldn't be happy with her unless she was ready to get married. She wasn't. And the verity is, she presumably still isn't ready for that. Liam will come unglued when he hears about Thomas's return. He knew that Thomas would come back to Los Angeles ultimately, but he wasn't ready. He demanded further time. Liam worries that Thomas will intrude with his relationship with Hope. They're getting along better, and it's a nice change from the pressure they've had since their divorce. It gets complicated when Liam starts having passions for Hope again. It's only a matter of time before Hope and Carter relationship falls piecemeal. The contest between Thomas and Liam is far from over. Hope will be caught in the middle, as she tries to get the men to get along for the sake of the children. Liam and Thomas won't agree to get on. There will probably be an each-out war. Thomas wants Hope back when he returns. Carter wanting to speed up love. Hope knows that Liam isn't dying. Carter is ready to forge ahead and plan his marriage to Hope. He tells Ridge that it's time and he can't stay to be a wedded man. We can believe that, considering how numerous times Carter has tried to marry ahead. He indeed left one woman at the balcony for another, only to be pithily ditched within days. But Thomas is with Paris now and he can't get her back. So, now Carter is each about Hope. Daphne is still in the way. She wants Carter for herself, but Carter can't see that. He also believes that he made himself clear. He's a one-woman man, and for Carter, that woman is Hope if he can find her. Still, she has been enough readily to detect these days. Knowing that Liam isn't dying seems to have changed everything for Hope. She has all this vim in her step now and realizes how important she has missed Liam since leaving him for Thomas 2 times agone. Indeed, Liam thinks Hope should be fastening on Carter and planning her marriage, but Hope wants to soak in every moment that she can with Liam. She truly believed she was going to lose him, which put everything in perspective for her. Is Hope falling for Liam again, a man she had loved since her late teens? We knew it was bound to be. Hope needs to rethink her passions and decide if she really wants Carter or not. She also has no idea what differently is coming because Thomas is heading back to Los Angeles. When he steps into that design office, everything can change for Hope in a moment and presumably will. What a lucky woman to have 3 men who want her perhaps. Thomas and Hope might be on the verge of a reunion. Could some fractured engagements bring these former suckers back into each other's arms, indeed after Hope broke Thomas's heart when she rejected his marriage offer? With the evidence of Matthew Atkinson's return as Thomas Forrester, it's time to consider the character's future. Thomas was set to marry Paris, but there's no certainty that the marriage will actually be or has happened. Paris and Thomas no way sounded like a couple fated to last, so they might break up before they indeed have the chance to change their promises. Thomas could embark on a trip of tone discovery and come to the consummation that Hope is still the woman he truly desires deep down. Thomas's obsession on Hope may resurface depending. In any case, if her relationship with Carter falters, Hope could find herself in an analogous situation of a failed engagement. With Daphne now back in Los Angeles, there's a chance she could tempt Carter down from Hope. This could lead Carter to betray his current fiancée, egging Hope to cancel the marriage, or he could decide to decelerate effects down altogether if he eventually favors Daphne over Hope. Hope and Thomas would partake a common struggle if they both endured the loss of their soon-to-be consorts. Thomas believed he'd partake his life with Paris ever, but he might come to understand that their relationship was no way meant to endure. Hope could come to an analogous conclusion regarding Carter and begin to question whether she should have accepted Thomas's offer from the launch. There's a chance for a romantic reunion between Thomas and Hope. Will they consider rejuvenating their relationship once their engagements come to a close? Hope is engaged to Carter. She has been spending a lot of time with Liam. Pounce really has reconnected, indeed after the fake excrescence was discovered. So, could she end up cheating on her fiancé with her former hubby? Daphne was trying to get her paws into Carter. Still, he couldn't stay down from Hope. Formerly Hope clarified why she was embracing Liam. Carter realized it wasn't what he allowed at all. Also, he proposed. Since Liam had pushed Hope to reunite with Carter, she accepted the marriage offer. Pounce has been spending a lot of time together. That was accessible as Grace prevaricated and said Liam was dying of an inoperable brain excrescence. The croaker indeed went as far as to define drugs so Liam would parade some of the brain excrescence symptoms. It was Finn who learned the verity. Grace told the croaker her sob story, but he wouldn't cover it up. Finn dragged Grace to Bill House to confess the verity to Liam and Hope. Since also, Hope has still been spending all her time with Liam. Where is Beth? She just leave the baby at Carter's bachelorette pad? Hope and Liam feel to be reconnecting. Indeed, Hope admitted this. It seems likely that Hope and Liam could come indeed closer through this fire. What has Daphne been doing since returning? The nose might have claimed to be there to support Steffi. Steffi going to France, she leave with Daphne, or there be a chance that Daphne is sticking around, so it would be just like her to try to get near to Carter each over again. While Carter denied the nose before, he might not be suitable to repel this time. Since Hope is spending all her free time with her ex-husband at Bill's house, it appears that Hope will presumably cheat on Carter with Liam. It could also be a blessing in disguise. After all, the last time Hope's life was going easily, she was married to Liam. Could this be the macrocosm fixing a mistake? Carter and Daphne will be caught in a compromising position. The person who catches them in the act is none other than Liam. It'll put Liam in a tight spot as he must choose whether to tell Hope the verity or give Carter a stern warning. Carter and Daphne have unmistakable chemistry. She seems to have a thing for him. He adores her, but has tried to stay pious to Hope. It has come more delicate to do that as Hope has been spending so important time with Liam as he recovered from his brain surgery. Big changes are ahead for Liam's love life. That seems to indicate he'll either reunite with Hope or will get another chance to be with Ivy. Liam visits Forrester Creations to talk to Hope. When he arrives in the office, he finds Daphne and Carter in a hot lip lock. He may leave the office snappily, as it would be an uncomfortable experience. It'll probably lead to Liam importing his options about what to do with that information. Liam could tell Hope about the kiss. He could advise Hope that she shouldn't stick with a man who gives her lower than she deserves. Liam might indeed tell Hope that he was wrong about pushing her to reunite with Carter, taking back that he was the man for her. Liam could defy Carter about the kiss. He could blast Carter for betraying Hope that way, prompting him to treat her right or break off the relationship. Whatever plan he goes with, Hope will be devastated to learn that Carter betrayed her with Daphne. Liam will begin to long to reunite with Hope. It's not a secret that he'd like to put his family back together. The treason with Thomas was too important for him to bear. But over the once many times, Liam has grown. He may suppose they could make it work this time, especially after he survived the cancer and taking a pellet to the casket.